I'm walking up a film review tonight, and tonight I've been watching. Well, today, not tonight, it's today. I've just finished watching Jurassic, the Lost World Jurassic Park, 1997 sequel to Jurassic Park, of course. The the record, the movie that I really do like. This is a sequel. So anyway, so it's a film that I really do like, and I've watched this tonight. Today, not tonight. It's not today. So it's the second installment of Jurassic Park, sequel to Jurassic Park '93. This is released in the return. Stars Jeff Goldblum, Julian Moore, Pete Postlethwaite, Alice Howard. It's 129 minutes. It's a little bit longer than the first film. A little bit longer. The budget of cost a bit more than the first one, 73 million. It made 618.6 million at the box office, so it did pretty well again. So anyway, the story, the plot. 4 years after the events on Isla Nublar, a wealthy family docks their yacht ashore at the nearby Isla Sorna. Their daughter wanders off and is attacked by a group of compsognathus, but is saved. An alien Dr. John Hammond invites chaotician Dr. Ian Malcolm to discuss the incident. InGen is now headed by Hammond's nephew, Peter Ludlow. He was in Street Fighter the movie, which I really do enjoy. That's a film that, I don't know, he kind of plays the same. Anyway, so I really like Street Fighter. I still have a soft spot for that movie. I still like it. It's enjoyable. He uses the incident to take control of the company from Hammond. Ian learns that InGen has created the Jurassic Park dinosaurs on Isla Sorna, and Ludlow wants to exploit the island's creatures to save InGen from bankruptcy. Hammond asks Ian to join the team, who will document the dinosaurs in their natural habitat to encourage a policy of non-interference. Ian's girlfriend, paleologist Dr. Sarah Harding, was hired and already on the island. Ian reluctantly agrees to go, but to retrieve her. Ian travels to Isla Sorna with Eddie Carr, an equipment specialist, and engineer with Nick Van Owen, a video documentarian and activist. They find Sarah amongst the herd of Stegosaurus, but insists on staying to continue her research. Ian is shocked when he discovers his daughter Kelly has stowed away on a trailer, which serves as their mobile base. Ludlow and a mercenary team arrive on the island and capture dinosaurs with help from big game hunters Roland Tambo, E.J. Sihu, Roland's second in command, Dieter Stark, and paleologist Dr. Robert Burke. So anyway, this is a film that I really did enjoy. Not as good as the first one, but it has some great moments in it. It has that flawed moments that didn't make much sense in the movie. The part with when when the boat freaking crashes into the docks, and the people on the board are dead. Even I couldn't figure that out. Even I'm watching the thing myself. That doesn't make sense. I didn't even notice that until years later when you notice it. And it turns out there's supposed to be a scene with raptors, but they didn't do it. When the raptors actually go on the boat and then kill all the people on board. That's what's supposed to happen or something. Something like that anyway. Which I would have preferred actually. So that scene really doesn't make sense. But as a film that I still enjoy this film, I still got the book for it. I've got this like making of book, which I do enjoy. I read all the way through that book. Really fascinating the way they made that movie. So anyway, returning characters of Ian Malcolm and stuff like that. And Jeff Goldblum is a bit more serious. It's a little bit. I think his character Ian Malcolm is a bit more serious than this compared to the first one. He's always like cracking, certain jokes and stuff. And this one is a slight bit more serious, because of what happened on the island. The way he's a little bit more serious, a slight bit more serious. Julia Moore, I really do like her. She's great in this. She's such a good-looking woman, of course. But yeah, she's good in this. I do like her character. Kelly, his daughter. It's just this. The scene that I really not like is this scene that I don't really mind it, but at the same time, it just takes you out of the scene a little bit. Kind of makes it a bit more. Oh yeah, man, she's scared of dinosaurs. So she can do is like she can kick a not a T-Rex. It'll be impossible to. But she does this like thing where she kicks this raptor through this thing out, and I'm thinking to myself, even I'm like, okay, that's a bit much. That I didn't mind the character, but yeah, that scene was a bit much. Even else something like it has moments of thing. I didn't mind it though. It's not. It's a bit of a daft scene, but it's there. It's there. I didn't really mind her character. She's a decent. She's a good actress. She's not a bad character, of course. But yeah, it does kind of take you out of the scene because it's like I still like the scene though. I still like the the raptors attacking when they're about the finger. Where they're trying to escape the island when some of the other characters get killed by raptors and stuff. And then you have those little dinosaurs that kills that guy from Prison Break. What's his name? Yeah, I don't think it is. He's a bit of a those little dinosaur things get their own back on him later on in the film. I just thought, yeah, okay. Even that scene kind of baffles me because how the hell can they kill that guy that quick? More. I suppose it's kind of it's kind of like revenge because they're kind of like you mess with our brother, you mess with our relative or brother, or whatever. You mess with our brother, we're gonna kill you, and they killed him. So yeah, that scene was kind of crazy. We saw a lot of blood in the water. Still a good scene though. I do like that scene. It's just quite, quite nasty, but at the same time, so yeah. Yeah, the film. I still like this film, especially the King Kong scene where they take the T-Rex back to San Diego. Which I do like that scene. It does have a bit of King Kongness to it, and that scene. So yeah. I think the effects in this film are still good, especially on 4K. I wouldn't watch it on 4K, and it's like, it looks great on 4K. But yeah, it does have some. Yeah, of course, in this film, there's 2 T-Rexes now. Apparently, I've got the baby T-Rex, which is cool. I do like the practical effects in this movie, especially the little baby dinosaur. I think it's cool. There's like a trailer in this movie, and then I like the part where the T-Rexes attack that and they actually almost drop him over a cliff. I think that scene is really good, well done. I do like that scene. It's really good. It's got a lot of good scenes in this film. Flawed at the same time, but it's got a lot of really enjoyable action scenes. I don't know, the first you watch the first one, you think, well done that film was. So brilliant. Still one of the greatest dinosaur movies of all time. But this one, I still like. I think it's a fun movie. Having 2 T-Rexes at the same time. It's a good, decent performance in the cast, and I like the scene where one of the characters gets stomped up by the T-Rex. That scene was really well done. Even I'm like, that's such a cool scene. It's nasty, but at the same time, really well done, I'd say. Richard Attenborough makes it's actually his final appearance when you think about it, because he's not in the 3rd one, so it's his final appearance in Jurassic Park, and he does it really well. I love the scene at the end where he talks about leaving these dinosaurs alone. They let them just just step aside a bit, which is good. I love the way he does that. It's great. It's just got great dialogue. I mean, it's brilliant when he just step away. These animals don't need help. Don't need human, interference, I suppose. Just let them carry on. They'll be all right. And I think that's a good scene. And the music pops about at the end. The Jurassic Park music. That's the difference about this film. That there's no Jurassic Park music in this. There's a little bit, but there's more in the last part of the movie where you see all the dinosaurs on the island. But the first part of the film, it's all the music's it has a darker tone to this film. You ain't got the Jurassic Park music and stuff, which I don't really mind that. It's still a good film where they have to escape and stuff. A little bit of tension with the raptors and stuff, and the practical effects in the film are so good still. I feel something going. This film is so good still. So yeah, I really do like Jurassic World. Lost World, not Jurassic World. Lost World. It's got some really good, practical effects, good characters still. So yeah, there's a lot to say about this film. Even where the trailers get knocked over the edge by the T-Rexes. I think that scene was really good. That scene kind of baffles me because Ian Malcolm was just sitting there going, hold on to something. And he thinks, why the hell does he know a T-Rex is going to attack the bloody... There's a lot of moments in this movie that kind of makes no sense, but whatever. The raptors kill it, well, whatever. There's T-Rex, some of those people getting killed on that boat. There's no explanation for that. It doesn't make sense because the baby T-Rex was taken separately on a plane, on a helicopter, whatever, and the T-Rex is locked in their finger because certain parts don't make much sense in this film, but yeah, there's an explanation why they did that. There's supposed to be like a scene with this, it was like that, whatever. So, and why the hell the boat? It's just weird. I'm like, there's no way the T-Rex could have killed those people on that boat. No way, no way. It's impossible. So yeah, really good film though, and all the way through the film there's a lot of action and stuff, and I really enjoyed this one. I didn't watch this one at the cinema. So yeah, so what I didn't like about it, okay, the film was, the only thing I didn't like about it, the fact the film's got a lot of faults that make no sense. The last part, the people getting killed on that boat, and finger doing that weird. I mean, I didn't really mind about that scene, but it just slightly take you out of the scene because you think, hang on a minute, how the hell I didn't know that thing was going to jump on there, but whatever. She just times it perfectly. Apart from that, really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, okay. What I like about the characters, the practical effects, the special effects look great. Seeing like the San Diego with the, take the T-Rex back to the thing, and it's like a, the scene out with that kid when he sees that dinosaurs, and then the dog gets eaten by the freaking T-Rex. It's just like in the part where the kid says there's a dinosaur in the outside, and the thing. So they probably think he's had a bad dream or something. But that scene was good. Yeah, the T-Rex attack and stuff is good. Practical effects, characters, performances, and Julia Moore's in it, so she's great in this. So yeah, so the rating I'm going to give this film is I don't know, I'm trying to think, 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5. You know what, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. Flawed as hell, but you know what, it's a film that I enjoyed. So Jurassic Part 2, or The Lost World, gets a 4.5 out of 5. So people, there's my review of Jurassic Park, sorry, not Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, The Lost World, of course. 4.5 out of 5 for that. So remember to subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day and have a week. Take care, look at yourself, enjoy my videos. Remember to subscribe and hit that like button. Thank you for watching.